Hello everyone, welcome to the Ranting Shop. It's me, Melissa. Today I'm here to review Ready to Love Season 9, Episode 7, Meet the Friends. So as the title explains, this episode was all about the men introducing the women to their friends so the friends can vet the potential partners and determine whether that's a good match for their friend or not. However, this episode fell right through because what it did was it exposed as if it wasn't already exposed, but it keeps exposing the fact that this is not a show for love, but this is a reality game show to determine who is going to be the last one standing. Now, if that is gonna be the premise for who stays, then I feel as if they should change the name of the show because I was thoroughly disappointed this episode because I'm coming to realize that the game show component of this show is overtaking the love component of the show, and it's like it's making people lose interest because who are the couples that we have to root for? We literally have no couple to root for. The only couple that I see that has somewhat been consistent is Patrice and Alonso, and we haven't even seen a whole lot of their connection, so it's extremely disappointing. Furthermore, I hate to start from the end of the show, but I hate the fact that they sent Alexis home because as much as I feel like Alexis was a little bit problematic in her approach, her communication, her approach, and things of that sort, I do not feel like she was the one that should have been sent home because I feel like she is open to love, whereas Mika is not. I don't think Mika is open to any of these men. I feel like she's just saying what she has to say to stay on the show. I don't know what she has to promote. I've not seen her promoting anything. So I don't know how does it benefit her to keep staying on this show and playing in our faces. She says time and time again, every time she's placed on the bottom, she says, I'm not gonna change. I'm going to keep being the way I am. If they don't like it, that's their business. She's literally telling these people, right? I don't care what you think. I have drawn a hard line in the sand. I'm not negotiating children. I do not want children. All these men, or should I say most of these men, want children. The men she's interested in want children. So what is even the point? Like, this is just more so a team up thing as opposed to a, oh hey, we have a genuine love connection, let's meet, let's bond. It's more so, you have this tiny little thing that I can connect to and hold on to. Okay, well, let me hold on to Justin because he says he's okay with not having children, when you know fully well that man is not okay with that. I feel like Justin and Mika are doing the same things and it's really making me mad. Anyways, so the first person that had to introduce his friends to his connection was William, and he introduced Maya to his connection to his friends, right? They hug. I don't see the romantic connection. So I think Maya is another one of the contestants that have no connection but is still there. Maya is not interested in a William. I feel like somebody rightfully clocked Maya. Maya is into men that has money, that has wealth, and I feel like her stating that she's normally into older men kind of brings forth truth in that regard. Older men tend to be more financially established, so I don't think she's into William. She probably likes William. She probably thinks William is a great guy, but you could clearly see there's no romantic connection there. The friends like Maya, but I'm not seeing the connection. William meets up another time with his two other connections. I didn't know William had all these connections. I believe it was Patrice and Alexis. So I never knew Alexis had any form of relationship or interest in William. Neither did I. Well, I did know about Patrice. So he meets another time with Patrice and Alexis. Patrice definitely knows how to win people's affection, because she brought roses. The woman appreciated the flowers. Alexis, I don't see any of them. Well, I don't know about Patrice. Patrice has a really good poker face, but it's very clear that she's mostly into Alonso. I think with everyone else, she knows how to play nice. I don't see any of these women actually picking William and saying, yeah, I want William, I want to be with William. But his friends picked Patrice because they feel like Patrice was talking more so about how she's willing to help um William, and make him make moves and help him hustle and things like that, which is what I guess they liked to hear. But I just didn't see it. I was like, there's just there's nothing there for any of these women. Patrice is being nice and Alexis is just there because she's also being nice. You can tell that Alexis and Patrice don't really like each other. You could tell there's some tension there. Okay. Justin, Rashina, and Mika. A mess. Mika has this wall up. Mika talks like a city girl. She gives me city girl energy. She's not physically attracted to Justin. I don't care what she says. Because based on her other date with Chaz, it's clear that Justin is not really her type like that. Justin is not an ugly guy, but he doesn't have that swag that I think Mika is looking for. Nor that he have that very muscular build like she's looking for. I actually feel like Rashina does like Justin, but I feel like Justin gives off little boy energy compared to Rashina, so they don't look like a good match. But I feel like she's the only one that genuinely likes him. I don't get the vibe that he likes either one of these women. I just feel like he's holding on to them to stay as long as he can for whatever reason. If your person is not there, leave. I think people should be allowed to leave if their connection is not on the show. I don't believe that these people should be forced to stay on this show and fake connections with people, because the audience receives it as being fake and we feel like we're being bamboozled, So that whole thing with Mika, and I've been talking to him for some time, I just don't get any romantic connection there. I'm not even gonna go into what was said during the dates, because I feel as if it doesn't make sense. Like, we don't see a connection, so why does it make any sense to delve into what was said? And we move on to Chaz. Chaz decides to bring Vanessa and Alexis to meet his friends, and the men felt as if Vanessa and him had a stronger connection. However, if he wants somebody that is like more willing to marry, then Alexis is the one he should go with. It's just very interesting to me, right? How Chaz last episode goes from really liking Alexis, he's feeling Alexis, he's into Alexis, to this episode he did this big switch where he puts Alexis on his bottom. And that just proved that Chaz and Laurent were in cahoots. And Laurent is like, Alexis needs to go out, and Chaz was like, bet. And now she's out. But it doesn't even make sense why she's out, because she had connection. She had William. I saw Dominique was interested in her. So whereas with Mika, Dominique was like, okay, there's nothing there with Mika anymore. He even said Mika stopped communicating with him. So it's like, why you guys keep keeping Mika on? She's making it very well known that she doesn't like these men, but she keeps getting a pass. I don't get it. And it's all because people want to exact revenge, or because people take things personally and want to get people out because of just simply not liking them, because they feel as if the people talk about them or the people have said things about them. This is no longer a dating love show. This is a, if I don't like you, I'm getting you out type of show, and it defeats the whole purpose of everything. It's very annoying, and people are gonna say that, oh, this episode, this really started when Koshia was kicked out, because as much as people are like, oh well, Koshia burnt her bridge with Laurent, she really didn't. She really didn't. They had one argument, and it seemed as if, at least for the sake of the show, right? She at least had a connection with Laurent. She at least could have came back, spoken about their disagreement, gotten over it, and moved past it. Whether it be they decide to continue dating, or whether it be they decided to go and check other people out. I feel like that would have played out better than for Mika to have stayed. And this particular episode, you take out Alexis that has potential suitors versus Mika that has none. Make it make sense. If it wasn't more apparent with Koshia, it's becoming even more apparent with Alexis. Like, let's be for real. This is crazy. So between Alonso, Rashina, and Patrice, it's clear Alonso has a deeper connection with Patrice. It is very clear that Patrice has a deep connection with Alonso. And it's also very clear that, to me, Patrice is very competitive. And she knows how to, like, whip out things that will give her advantages over other women. With Alexis, it was the roses. With Alonso, it is the letter that he sent her. It's almost like she's sending a message out to Rashina that this is my man and there's no need for you to even try. And Rashina got the message loud and clear. Rashina is like, okay, you can have him. I don't really think we have a connection, but I'm happy that he can be romantic to other women, you know. So it was like, what's even the point of bringing Rashina on your date when there's literally no connection there with you both? A surprise, Vanessa and Dominic. Like, I never really saw that coming, but apparently they have a connection. He likes Vanessa. I think he burnt his bridge with Mika. I don't know what happened there. Do I see Vanessa being really into Dominic? No. But she's been more open with Dominic than she has been with, like, William. So I guess she does kind of like him. But I still think Chaz is number one for her. And she's just going through the motions. This episode was a no. Like, last but not least, we have Laurent, who brings Mika and Maya. This man doesn't have any deep connection with Mika. Mika is his homegirl. Mika is his friend, right? Maya doesn't have that deep of a connection with Laurent either, because she sees Laurent as a party boy. She sees Laurent as a good time person. She doesn't see Laurent as a long time romantic partner. Neither does Mika. Watch how, or should I say, listen to how Laurent speaks to Mika. Oh, you wanna go out, bro? Like, who calls their friend, their potential romantic partner, bro? Right? The way he goes about communicating with Mika, it's clear that she's friend zoned, and it's clear that she has friend zoned him. In regards to Maya, Maya likes his playful side, but I don't think she takes him seriously. None of these two women take Laurent seriously. He's talking about, I think she's willing to have children for the right one. You know very well that right one is not you. So that's another example of producers telling Laurent, say that, because that just doesn't make any sense. Laurent, this episode, wanted to exact revenge. He felt as if Koshia was sent home because of Alexis and William plotting against her, and so he felt like, okay, well, let me, be petty and send Alexis home, and that's exactly what he did. I actually don't even want to continue watching Ready to Love because I feel like, what's the point? What is the point? The only couple that has somewhat of a solid something is Patrice and Alonso. Chaz, I get maybe, but Chaz doesn't really know. Now that Alexis is gone, I guess his only real connection there is Vanessa. Do I feel like he's 100% in with Vanessa? No. But he's gonna pick her because the show has to have a nice ending. So my predictions for the last two couples standing, it would probably be Chaz and Vanessa, maybe, or Alonso and Patrice. Everybody else, it just doesn't make sense. They will eliminate themselves, they will leave. Furthermore, before I even go, Alexis decided to clear things up because in this episode she was made to seem like a messy person and she was made to seem like a villain. This is what she decided to share with us on her social media platform. Let's clear this up. The ladies from the first mixer invited me out for dinner and drinks while we weren't filming. They decided to record me trying to get me caught up saying unfavorable things. They then took this recording and sent it to several of the men. At this point, we were supposed to be cool. Why conspire against little old me? LOL. Hence the group chat they created and named R2L Bosses. When several men mentioned to me that this recording was floating around, not even bad-mouthing anyone by the way, and where it came from, I decided to show Will that I wasn't the negative energy in the group. I sent portions where Ko is specifically saying she was going to take my advice and stop being so negative. When you conspire against me, I will defend myself with proof. Secretly recording someone to try and paint them out to be a gold digger, liar, or whatever else you want is evil. I also still have messages from Laurent apologizing for unnecessarily coming for me when he didn't know all the details. And we know for a fact that Laurent probably regrets his decision going so hard for Koshia because on Kojo's interview with Laurent, he goes on to say that he learned things about Koshia that makes him feel like she did play him. And I feel like with that came a lot of regret for the actions that he did on this show, probably not knowing what Koshia was up to. So anyways, games. Let me know what you guys think about this particular episode. Like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.